Hello everyone, Anna Green here. I am a member of the Inspire Empire team as well as leader of the Fit to Amaze team of Beachbody coaches. I wanted to come to you today and talk to you a little bit about my story, my experience with Beachbody, and how it's affected my life in such a positive way. So I started out as a challenger, just looking for something to finally helped me change my life. I was a mom of two. My youngest daughter had just turned 1, and I had used as an excuse for many, many years I couldn't work out because I was pregnant, or I couldn't work out because I was trying to get pregnant. I don't know what the logic is there. Or then I couldn't exercise because I had to focus on my kiddos, and there were just excuses coming out of the woodwork, out of my mouth and in my head. But I had finally had enough of that, and I wanted to make myself a priority, make myself happier, be able to keep up with my kiddos. I wanted to play with them at the park, where before at that stage I really wasn't, and I was kind of making excuses as to why I couldn't go on the slide with my older daughter, or why I couldn't run and chase her around the park, or whatever it might be. I was just making excuses, and I was tired. I was unhappy with myself, and it was just starting to affect my relationship with my husband, and just the way that I was dealing with friends and family and my work even. It was just affecting everything. So I found Beachbody. Thankfully, I found my coach, Anita Myron, on Facebook. Yay, Facebook. And I had some wonderful success with Shailene Extreme as my first program that I did. I lost almost 30 pounds in 90 days, significant amount of inches as well. And when I shared what I was doing with other people, I was met with some incredible support that I didn't expect. I was actually super nervous to share what I was doing. I didn't share what I was doing at all, maybe one post or something like that, until 30 days in, because I was a quitter. I was somebody who would just try things, kind of, sort of, not really, and tell everybody what I was doing, and then be embarrassed when I stopped, or make excuses as to why I had to quit, or whatever it might be. I knew that it was going to be a situation of, oh, Anna, here she goes again, trying whatever. So when I finally shared what I was doing, shared my successes, was so super proud of it, and then people met with such incredible amounts of support, and people started coming to me and saying, okay, what are you doing? I need to do this as well. How can you help me? That's when I became a coach. Because that's what coaches do, essentially, is help. That's all we do, is help people change their lives and have the same significant changes that we have had, whatever that might be. So after becoming a coach, I was a full-time working mom at the time. I had a full-time corporate job, probably somewhere around 50 to 60 hours a week, plus probably in my heavy season, it was probably about 50% travel for a portion of the year, which was exciting at first, but this was my 10th year, and with 2 kiddos at home, that's a lot to do. So I was getting a little tired of that, as well as having gone through a couple of corporate buyouts and mergers with layoffs accompanied, and I had survived those for whatever reason. My passion for what I did was kind of lost, and I always knew that I wanted to help people. I'm a planner at heart. I see the details in things, and I see what people might need before they might even know that they need that. So I had always wanted to do something with my life, my career, that I could be super proud of, that I could help people and really affect their lives in some way. I started out with my corporate job as an event marketer, doing those kind of things, but I found myself not doing those anymore. And I had made some changes in my personal life where I was happier, I was proud of who I was making some pretty great changes and accomplishments for myself, that it really kind of shed to light how truly unhappy I was in that kind of corporate environment I was working in, and the culture of that particular company at the time just wasn't something that my heart was in, and I was really feeling like I was lacking that significance that I wanted to have in what I was doing. Where at the same time, I was starting to get that, and I was starting to feel that with Beachbody. As I was helping my challengers, as I was getting people who wanted to be a coach and wanted to start helping other people, I was starting to feel what I wanted to feel in what I was doing every day. I was starting to feel that drive and that passion, and being able to help people and truly affect their lives, which I couldn't do as an event planner. I could give them an enjoyable experience for 2 to 3 hours, or for a 3-day conference, or for a week conference, or whatever it might be, but that didn't truly affect their life. With Beachbody as a coach, I have the chance every day and with every interaction to affect someone's life, to show them care that maybe someone else hasn't shown them before, or not in a long time, to ask them questions that maybe they haven't asked themselves, to show them a solution that maybe they haven't been presented with before, and just to be relatable and show them that they are not alone in the struggles that they have. So I am now a work-at-home mom. I've left my corporate job. Doesn't mean that my Beachbody income currently matched or exceeded what I was making before. It didn't. I left my corporate job as a part of a layoff, so I did have a severance. But regardless of any of those things, my heart has been amazingly lifted by the opportunity of being a Beachbody coach. I know the potential of the income that I can make, so that kind of sits in the back of my mind and the back burner. But what's more important than that is that I can make that income and provide that financial freedom for my family as a part of helping people, as a part of affecting people, as a part of making a difference. And that is something that I personally have been looking for in a career forever. And it's been a long time since I've been fulfilled in the way that I am as a Beachbody coach. And one thing that I actually realized just tonight, everybody has their calling, everybody has their purpose. Sometimes you struggle for a really long time to find that. Other times you know exactly what it is and you're driven and you find it. I've never been a driven person. I've never been a goal setter. I've always been a self-doubter. Always. I don't remember a time when I wasn't a self-doubter. But what I found in Beachbody is, as I'm working on myself, initially starting out with just wanting to lose some weight, what came along with that is something that I could never have imagined. Yes, I'm still a self-doubter, but I now have a voice that says I can do these things. I can get up and work out when I don't want to, when I'm tired. I can make some healthy decisions in my eating and make conscious eating choices rather than just emotional eating choices that I totally regret later on. I can inspire people to do the same things in their life. I can work on myself to become the type of leader that I want to be, to become the type of coach that I want to be, the type of mom, the type of wife, the type of businesswoman, whatever I want to be. I can do those things. And I can help other people believe in themselves, because I know what it's like to doubt yourself. And those are the types of things that I never would have realized on my own, I think, without this Beachbody experience. So a little long-winded, but I'm sharing with you from my heart what it feels like for me to be a Beachbody coach and how it's affected my life. And I truly hope that you take the opportunity to listen to what I'm saying, dig a little deeper inside of you, and see if it's something that you feel drawn to. You feel drawn to be a part of this team, this culture, to help people, to not sell. That's not what we do. We share. If you want to be a part of that, and if you want to affect people's lives in that way, I strongly encourage you to use this as your means to affect the world in the way that you want to. God bless you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you feel inspired to do the same.